this icon to do that too, right? So now this will give you indication of how the salary is rising and falling, indicating, but now we are using this one, right? To enhance better understanding.
Yeah.
Those who have visual issues and stuff. Now we can use this section to take some of the salaries out, right? Salaries out, or if we want to know it individually, which person is here, which person is here, which person is here, right? And we can use this section to take some of the people out. So if we come here, we are taking some of the names out to enhance our understanding better. Maybe I want to just visualize only John, Eric, and Linda, right? We can use that section to do that. To better design your visualization, always we use this one here. I'm coming. We use this. No, this. I'm coming. So let me come to another sheet here. So I can manipulate my data better over here. This one will not work for me. Okay, this one is not picking it. So some of the data have issues with their further analysis and designs, right? So you can add the axis here. You can add the axis here. Let me try and remove the data axis. Coming. All right. So to color, you will come here and color it better. Yes. So depending on how, sometimes depending on the organization's logo or the organization's picture they use, right? Color design they use. So maybe Center for Analytics Services. I think this seems like our color. Or let me choose any color over here, right? So you can beautifully design this over here. When I pick this here, so when I pick this over here, I can now come. I think this type of visualization is not giving me that, but let me try this. You just highlight on one, you pick your either recommended tables or any of the table, right? So we are going to use any of the visualization we think it is good for us, depending on the data we are working with, right? So now we are using this stack bar plot, 100% stack bar plot over here. And from this, many of the charts have unique features all together, right? Unique features all together. I think there is something happening to my SL today. There's something happening to my SL today. I was looking for some action to pop up to design my data better. Okay. Not this. Because it should have been here. So I can always manipulate my data as I want it. Not this. Okay. I think it has changed. Okay. Okay. So now if I want to add colors, right, change the colors as how I want it. So I can come here and design my color. Now, if I want to design only colors for this section, right, I can highlight on any of the bars here and come to my color fill over here, and I can change anything I want to change, right? Please don't do any clumsy work like I'm doing over here, right? So let me try if I can build a okay, that's what I'm looking for, right? This is what I'm looking. I think it's here. So you saw that thing was here, and I don't know why my SL is trying to misbehave. So here, this is what I was looking for. So if I want to design my table from the normal designs of SL, right? I can come here and make my data so unique, right? So unique. So by exploring some part of these things, right? So please, and treating everybody, encouraging everyone to make time and understand this better, right? So you could see that what I'm doing here, it is difficult. You will get it in any normal Excel, right? In any normal Excel. So I want to make my width visible, so it will be seen and seen well. All right. So please always be very particular about the colors you are using, right? Very particular about the colors you are using. So try and exploit all these areas. All these areas. Oh, try and exploit all these areas. Try to exploit all these areas. So now if I want to still add my data labels over here, my data labels over here, right? So now I can still see, right, the percentage of each of the labels I'm working with, right? This one is taking what percentage, this one is taking what percentage. So if what if I don't want to use this type of a chart, right? Stack over here. So now my data is already highlighted and I want to insert new data. So I can come here and look at this, right? So look at this. This is what stacked column. So this stacked column chart, is it appropriate to use? Will it help me? This is clustered column, right? Is it okay for my data? How is it going to speak to my data? And how is its interpretation going to be, right? So you must understand all these things before you use any visual for your data. So now we can come and look for so many other things, depending on how we design our data. You could see that the colors we are getting here, it's not easy you get a similar color. So now if I highlight on this and I want to add them data labels, just come to data labels, right? It will give us the actual number of figure being displayed over here. And if I want to change the color of the figures or the values, click on one and it will highlight the entire thing for you, right? You can come again and color, right? You can come again and maybe color if you want to use black, if you want to use yellow or whatever, it's up to you. Now you could see that the blue color over here is not giving us anything, right? It's not giving us anything. So you come and add your data labels. So we'll be able to know the number of percentages it is taking, right? Now, what does this series 1, series 2 mean? Nobody will understand it, right? Except you doing the analysis. So you make sure you clean it and you indicate either this one is agree, disagree, or whatever it is, right? You do it like that. So now if you come here, you can see that it has given you so many optional things over here. Maybe in your analysis, you don't want to see the graph behind over this one, right? This one is called grid lines. Grid lines. So you come to grid and you take it off, right? You come to grid and you take it off. So your legend, you can take your legend if you so wish, right? This one will give you extra analysis of your legend. Either this is a good, disagree, or whatever, right? So now this, so now we can take it. Now this one you can drag it to anywhere you want it to be, right? You want it to be. And here, this is the title, the others, right? So you edit this and you write whatever you want to write here. You edit this, you write whatever you want to write here. So let's go to another data to see what we can do with our visualization. We are just exploring to understand data visualization, right? The appropriate visuals to be used, when and where to use them. So please, all right, so this is an example we are going to look at, edited analysis we are going to look at, right? So you can see everything here. So now here we can choose to add data labels over here to give us extensive analysis, right, or explanation. If I so want to change anything, I can come here and do whatever I want to do. So now let's come and try and create something over here. We are looking at the recreational visitors and their percentage, right? So please do all and read when to use bar chart and where to use bar chart, right? So when to use histogram, bar graph, or whatever. You do them in detail. So we are looking at this. This is a recommended chart. This is what it is giving us, right? But is that what you are looking for? So let's try and use the normal bar chart that most of us understand, right? Most of us understand over here. So this is giving us something like this. So this one, how do we interpret this? How are you going to analyze it? How possible? You don't know. So maybe if you want to add some extra labels to enhance understanding, right? So we are going to look at now, is it even appropriate to put the percentages inside like this or outside like this? Which one is the best analytics way of communicating data through visualization or through story?
I think putting the percentage in.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So now with our analytics, personally, we don't know much. So we do, we see, we critique, and we go for the best. You get me? So you are saying this is cool, right?
Yeah, but you know, if you do it this way, it makes it like it's scattered everywhere. But if you convert them into legendaries, people who knows how to use bar chart or pie charts in an explanation will definitely understand. But in a layman's eyes, it will be difficult for the person like going to check the color, then come back and check the percentage again. Maybe some don't have those eyes that they can see through. But if you put the percentage at the right, just in the color, the person say, oh, okay, then maybe orange is taking maybe 4%. This one is taking maybe the yellow is taking maybe 1%. Light blue is taking 16%. Then for the person to go to the legend, and then come back to the pie to indicate, oh, okay, this is here, okay, this one is taking 20. Some people don't know how to maybe read those legendaries.
Okay. All right. So you look at them into details, right? So now what if we don't want to use a bar chart and we want to exploit different charts over here, right? So we have something called donut chart as well, right? When do we need to use all these things, right? When do we need to use all these things? So we are going to look at them into details. This is called a donut chart, right? A donut chart. Many of us misrepresent bar charts. Anything we are given, we just take it to bar charts and that's it, right? So as an analyst, after you are done and you think it is cool for you please go to the extreme, right? Go to the extreme of telling a good data story, right? I'm talking about your designs, right? Your designs. Please always be very particular about your designs and let people see your design in a unique way, right? So sometimes we can, okay, let me get some good visuals for the donor chart here, right? Let me take this for example, right? So maybe I have this chart here. I'm okay with it. As a good data analyst, you come to your PPT, right? And you enhance your visualization, you enhance your data storytelling, because nobody has time to come and read the functions you are working on, right? The functions you are working on or what you use them for. So over here, I don't know. Okay, no design here. So always you come to Excel PPT, right? You come to PPT and you enhance your design over here, right? So the PPT will also give you that Excel function design, right? Excel function design, and you can do so many things with it, right? So try and manipulate it, Excel and PPT, right? So when do I need to even split my visualization like this, right? Split my visualization like this. How should I do it? How do I do it? How do I enhance my understanding? So here, maybe if you have something like this and you want to communicate something, right? Now you can come and rearrange your data. You can come and rearrange your data, and now you know how you can communicate your data here. So you are looking at the values over here. You can come and add labels option, right? So now it is taking us back to Excel, right? So whatever you want to add, you can do it simultaneously, right? Just use this week, Monday, to play with it. Next week, we are going to dive deep into all this. So if you have any question about the data visualization and storytelling, right, you can ask.
Oh. As for the visualization, I don't have any. I don't really have, because I'm not new to these things. Because
Okay.
let me say, I'm not new to these things. I'm just new on the SLB. On ground, I know these things.
Okay.
Yeah, from our primary drawing of bar chart, pie chart, histogram, and all those stuffs. We really worked on those things, and
Okay.
we are now bringing it to a digital form. So maybe we have to adjust our brain to absorb something more.
The advanced level.
Yeah, so maybe you have to adjust our brain, maybe screw some or lose some, then take some out, then we have to maybe add up new ones.
All right. So Monday, we are going to look at it deeper, right? So the pivot and data aggregation with advanced data sets, right? And the data set I've shared with you, please try and play with them. We are going to use some of them, especially this one.
So data.
What's a year? Confirm from your email.
Okay.
All right. So if you don't have any question, we can bring today's section to a close, and we look at how next week we can better it off.
Okay. All right.
But please,
thank you very much.
If your light comes right from tomorrow,
Okay.
I think tomorrow by after 2, right? Anytime you get, let's meet and see to your assignment, right?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So I'll do well to upload videos and share with everyone as well.
All right.